Welcome to the TKC Bible Reading Challenge powered by Grace Bible Mission. You have with you here Peace and you have
Enoch.
We are going to be taking the book of Ecclesiastes, chapters 1 to chapters 5. Should we go into the breakdown straight up? Because I feel the entire book of Ecclesiastes, I think another name is known for is the preacher, the book of the preacher.
Yes, the teacher, the quester.
Yeah, so a lot of things were said. It's like if we say we should take one verse each, we will not finish this thing. And we only have 10 minutes to talk about what we want to talk about. So, Enoch, do you want to go first?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
In chapter 1, we actually saw the preacher. I like to call him the quester though. I think it was written by King Solomon, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So we actually saw that King Solomon actually devoted time to know wisdom. He devoted a lot of time to know wisdom, to know madness and folly. And I think that was what made him to stand out in his own generation.
Is it possible for someone to just say, okay, now I want to go and understand madness and foolishness?
I think that was what he went for, and I think it's possible. We actually saw that.
If I come to you now, Enoch, and say, Enoch, I want to go and study madness and foolishness, how will you think I'm in my right mind?
Honestly, no.
Exactly. Like it's weird, it's bizarre. But then it went to, I think that's Old English. I think that's Old English, because if you read it in another translation, I think that's verse 2 you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
So verse 2 in the CEV version, the contemporary English version, says nothing makes sense. Everything. I don't think that's the verse you were talking about.
Okay,
I meant
I
the
think I was
exact
talking
verse.
About verse 17, chapter 1.
Chapter 1, verse 17. Okay.
Yes.
It said, all right. And then I decided to find out all I could about wisdom and foolishness. And I soon realized that this too is as senseless as chasing the wind.
Yeah.
So while one translation is calling it madness and another one is just stating it mildly as foolishness. And I don't think it was actually chasing it, because in this translation it said if decided to find out about it. Like he was not being foolish or being mad. He was just trying to find out about it. So it's like learning.
Yes, I think this man is a philosopher.
I think he's a scholar, actually, not just a philosopher. He's a scholar. He's well known in artistry. He's well known in science.
He's a poet.
He's a poet too.
Yeah.
Like he's very, very. I mean, if he was to be born in this age and time, he would be a genius. He'll be a genius. Okay, so one thing I want to share is the fact when he said that there's nothing new under the sun. That should be in chapter 1. He said there's nothing new under the sun. But people are inventing things. And they say there's nothing new under the sun.
Honestly, I don't know what to say. There's nothing new under the sun.
Well, technically speaking, there's actually nothing new under the sun. Because the things we are experiencing, people have experiencing the pain, the joy, the love, the hate that you are experiencing. Someone has experienced it too. And the fact that I mentioned invention, I remember that, I love to read and find out about ancient stuff, archaeologists, and history tells us that we have times and history that had technology that were far ahead of their time at that time.
Wow.
But certain things happened to a lot of those places that they got wiped out. It happened in Egypt. Egypt got wiped out because of the Israelites.
Wow.
That that time,
Wow.
when the Israelites were living. But at that time, their technology was not from here. Because somebody was talking about how the a pyramid was being built, that the stones, how they were able to move it, that there's no technology that is traditional that would have built, that would have been able to lift that thing, that they are still trying to find out how they did it. So that is for a technology of now and the advancements we have now, still can't find out how those people did those things. So
Surely
really there's nothing new under the sun. So
Yeah.
things have been discovered before. Things that we'll just find out all of a sudden. Yeah, there are things that are not really new. Some people have done it. We have the lost city of a lot of technological things here and there. So really, but wait, saying that there's nothing new on the sun, how does that affect us? Should we now stop inventing new things because everything has been invented? Should we stop expecting anything? Should we just be living our life?
I think it's just like an avenue to know that life is simple, in the sense that there's nothing new under the sun. Your problems, your challenges,
Yes.
it is not new.
Yes.
They'll just come and go, and then you keep living life on, and then just take life simple for me.
So we should just take life simple. Like, we should not put too much of it to heart and start worrying ourselves. I think that is in another place too, where he said that we should not put too much of these things to heart. That everything is just it has happened before, it will happen again,
yes.
and it is part of life.
Life is just simple.
It is
Life
part
just
of life.
simple.
So don't be too
Don't be too hard.
don't be too hard on yourself.
Yes.
Don't be too hard on things around you.
Yes.
And then don't be too I don't want to say excited, but don't be too phased. Like something just shocking that you never heard of happen, and you be like, oh my god, don't want to happen.
Just remember,
just calm
there's
down.
nothing new under
There's
the
nothing
sun.
new under the sun. Just calm down. Okay, I think we have time for just one more point.
Okay. In chapter 2, we actually saw the quester. He had a lot of resources as a man. He had orchards, he had pools of water, he had so many great works.
Yes.
And one thing I noticed was that these things could not satisfy him. There was all these things, they just could not satisfy him.
Okay.
That is why the only vacuum there is a vacuum in our heart in which only God can fill. No matter the resources we have, no matter the wealth, no matter whatever we acquire, there's always a vacuum that only God can fill, and that only can give us a sense of fulfillment and purpose.
Yes, I think that point too also struck me when I was reading it, but the way it struck me was not even in the terms of vacuum. What it got to me was the fact that true fulfillment cannot be gotten in acquiring things.
Yes.
If you believe, oh, once I get this phone, I will be happy, or once I get this degree, I will be happy, it doesn't bring the full fulfillment. There's still this longing for more. It can never be filled. So don't seek true fulfillment in acquiring things. I want to get a new phone, I want to get a car, I want to get a degree, I want to get my master's. Calm down. Get those things, but to know that is not where true fulfillment lies. But like you said, there's a vacuum that is in, and that vacuum needs to be filled by only Jesus. So in all you're getting, in all you're acquiring, acquire God with it, and that is the only way you can get fulfillment while you are acquiring. Okay, so we don't have much time again. We're exhausted all the time, even though there's still a lot to talk about. Funny how we only talked about chapters 1 and 2. There's still chapter 3 where they say it's time to this, there's time to that. There's a lot. So please share in the comment section if you're listening to this via YouTube. In the comment section you can drop your points, and if you're on any WhatsApp group, drop the points on the WhatsApp group. Share it with people, share it with us. We also want to learn from you. Tomorrow we're going to be reading Ecclesiastes chapter 6 to 11. Ecclesiastes chapter 6 to 11. So we'll continue more with the preacher's words. So, but until then, may the grace and peace of God be with you.
Amen.
Amen. Bye.
Bye bye.